Let's talk about the Bentonville Farmers Market. Been around for a while. You actually had one already. Um, with COVID being the last couple of years, it's been very difficult to have these events. What's it like having this back in a quasi-normal routine?
Yeah, I mean, it feels great to be back out on the square. We were there on the square last year as well, but the start of the season is always the best time of the year. And while we do have a lot less COVID restrictions, something that the vendors really liked was having some space in between vendor tents. And rather than doing the standard 10, we decreased that to about 5 feet. So we were able to add new vendors this year, which we're really excited about. I think last year we maybe had around 60, and now we have about 80 vendors who are participating full time in our market.
Wow, so you're really picking up steam with this one.
Yeah, and opening weekend was last weekend, and we were blown away by the amount of people on the square. It was a jam-packed market, and our numbers are coming in, and it looks like it's going to be a record-breaking opening weekend for us.
After
Yeah,
a
last year we
record-breaking
hit
year
1.
last year, even. I mean, that's
Yes,
amazing.
yes. Our record-breaking year last year, I mean, phenomenal. And, going into a new season, you're always worried about, can we beat last year's sales? And last year's sales being 1.2 million, we were trying to take it maybe a little bit easy on ourselves and say, like, if we could make, somewhere around that ballpark, I think we'd be happy. But we're already on track to do an amazing year, especially with this record-breaking opening weekend. I don't have the complete numbers in, but it's looking like we're doing potentially $10,000 over last year's opening week, it's phenomenal.
Wow. All right. So when people go there on Saturday mornings, what are they going to find? What are they going to see there?
Yeah, our market is really kind of the hub of just local makers, local producers. We are starting a little bit earlier. It's the beginning of April, and so there's not quite as much produce out and about, but we do have some year-round growers, and so there are some vendors who will have produce. So we've got vegetables, we've got cheese, we've got meat, bread makers, we have a lot of bakers, crafters, we have artists. I mean, this year we've expanded down Main Street and we have an art market. And so it's really this fun, like I said, like a hub of just creative space, creative people, and passionate people who are selling their wares. And it's really fun.
This is way more than just a farmer's market.
It's true. It's true. The whole purpose of farmers markets is getting local food in the hands of local people. And we are very true to that. We give preference to farmers when they apply, and about 50% of our vendors are actually growers, which is a really great number. But I think that what makes our market so special and so different is just the diversity of products that you can find.
All right, this goes on till the end of October, so we have the entire summer. Are there different themes for each Saturday, or is it just come one, come all?
Yeah, we don't have different themes for every Saturday, but we do have special programs that run throughout. We have our ever famous Dog Days Farmers Market. So we'll have one in the spring and then one in the fall. We are bringing back Yarnell's Freeze Fest, and we're really excited about that. We haven't had a Yarnell's Freeze Fest out on the square since COVID. Power of Produce. And we're going to be bringing that program to the square. And that's where we give $2 tokens to kids where they can purchase their own fruits and vegetables. And it was really fun last year being able to hand those tokens to those kids and just see that empowerment for them to be able to go and make their choice of what fruit or what vegetable they wanted to buy.
As far as vendors are concerned, are you still welcoming them, and how difficult is it for that to happen?
Yeah, This year we had an astounding amount of people who wanted to participate in our market. We received over 150 applications, and we only have 80 spots in our market. And so we are a pretty competitive market. We do have a wait list. So if there was somebody who is really excited and passionate and wants to bring their products to the market, they're more than welcome to reach out and get on our wait list. But I can't make any promises. It's really hard, turning so many people away, but you never know. Every season's different. Things shake up, things play out different than how you planned at the very beginning, and it's very flexible and fluid. And so, I mean, I'm not trying to discourage anybody. They're more than welcome to put their name in the list and see how the season goes.
What does this do for downtown Bentonville?
The farmers market is really just this beautiful expression of our community, and it's forming relationships with the people who are growing our food, the people who are, the movers and shakers in our community, and the creators. And this set aside time and the set aside place for all of us to get together and really celebrate what is, beautiful about our community is so much fun. It's not just our vendors who are affected. Local businesses are, their sales go up as well. And that's something that's really important to downtown Bentonville's mission, is just uplifting the entire, downtown community. But something that I think is really important is that, to keep our farmers, keeping them, financially solvent, making sure that they are, at the end of the day, that their farm is profitable. Farmers markets are really where that comes into play. Some farmers do have wholesale agreements, but where they're able to have that direct relationship with the customer, that's where they're seeing, great sales numbers, and that greatly impacts their ability to keep doing what they're doing. And that's really important for the local food economy.
All right, website to get more information about all this?
Yeah, downtownbentonville.org. That's where all of our information is. And of course, we're on Facebook, Instagram. We have a phenomenal communications person, and she keeps us well updated on all things downtown Bentonville, all events, First Fridays, farmers markets, and everything in between.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Best of luck this summer. Hopefully the weather is good every Saturday for folks to come out. I know it'll be a huge success between now and the end of October.